Welcome back, team. It's day 4 of our journey to becoming absolutely rejection-proof, and I am so fired up for today's session. Over the last 3 days, we've talked a lot about the big picture, those huge mindset shifts that fundamentally change how we view our careers and our lives. We've laid the groundwork, built the foundation, and now, today, we get to build the first floor. We're moving from the theoretical to the tactical. I'm going to give you a powerful practical tool that you can use in the heat of the moment, in real time, the second rejection strikes. I call it the 5-second mindset reset. This isn't something you have to journal about later or meditate on for 20 minutes. This is an immediate circuit breaker for your brain. It's designed to stop the negative spiral before it even has a chance to begin. We all know that feeling, right? You get off a call, you get a no, you get a door slammed in your face, either literally or metaphorically. The old you, the one we're leaving behind, would let that fester. You'd replay the conversation, you'd question your skills, you'd let that one negative interaction poison the next hour, maybe even the rest of your day. You'd start thinking, maybe I'm not cut out for this, or everyone else is succeeding but me. That's the spiral. It starts with a single no and ends in a pit of self-doubt. But the new you, the person you're becoming this week, the new you has a secret weapon. Let me show you what I mean. Watch this. Imagine I just hung up the phone. It was a brutal call. The person on the other end was dismissive, maybe even a little rude. They didn't just say no, they said it with an edge. Maybe they even chuckled a bit before hanging up. Ouch, that stings. The old me would slump in my chair, stare at my screen, and just feel defeated for the next 2 hours, productivity shot. But the new me? This is what the new me does. I take a moment and I go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reset. And just like that, I shift my posture. I sit up taller, I take a breath, and I'm ready for the next call. The negativity is gone. It's been acknowledged and released. It doesn't get to live in my head rent-free anymore. You see how fast that was? That's the power of this technique. It's about interrupting the pattern. So let's break down exactly how it works, second by second. It's a 5-step process, 1 second for each step. It's so simple you'll have it memorized after we do it together once. First, at the count of 5, is acknowledge. This takes 1 second. You just mentally say to yourself, okay, that stung. Or, wow, that was harsh. Or simply, ouch. Don't pretend it didn't hurt. Don't suppress the emotion. Acknowledging the feeling validates it and, paradoxically, allows it to pass more quickly. You're not fighting it, you're naming it. 5. Acknowledge. Next, at the count of 4, is breathe. Just 1 second. 1 deep, intentional breath. Breathe in through your nose, deep into your belly, and then let it out. This isn't just a calming technique, it's a physiological reset. It sends a signal to your nervous system to move out of that fight-or-flight response that rejection can trigger. It physically grounds you in the present moment. So, 4, breathe. Then, at the count of 3, we reframe. This is the crucial mental pivot. In that 1 second, you assign a new, empowering meaning to the rejection. Instead of, I failed, you tell yourself something powerful. My personal favorite is, this no is funding my future yes. Think about that. Every no is a stepping stone. Every no gets you closer to a yes. Every no is a lesson. Every no is paying your tuition at the University of Success. Other reframes could be, their loss, not mine, or that just means a better opportunity is coming. Find a one-liner that resonates with you and make it your automatic reframe. 3. Reframe. At the count of 2, we decide on an action. Your brain is now clear and reframed. It's time to give it a command. Don't let it drift. In this 1 second, you decide on your very next physical move. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It could be as simple as, I'm going to grab a glass of water, or I'm going to dial the next number, or I'm going to stand up and stretch. The point is to make a conscious decision to move forward, to do something other than sit there and stew. So 2, action. And finally, at the count of 1, we move. You execute the action you just decided on. You physically change your state. Get up, walk across the room. Pick up the phone, do the stretch. This physical movement is critical. It breaks the energetic anchor of the negative event. Tony Robbins says, emotion is created by motion. By changing your physical state, you are directly changing your emotional state. It completes the circuit break. 1, move. So let's recap the 5 seconds. 5, acknowledge the sting. 4, take a deep breath. 3, reframe the no as a positive. 2, decide your next immediate action. 1, physically move. Acknowledge, breathe, reframe, action, move. It's an incredibly powerful sequence that takes you from feeling hurt and stuck to feeling empowered and in motion in just 5 seconds. Now, it's your turn. Knowledge is useless without application, so we're going to practice this together right now. I want you to close your eyes for a second if you're in a safe place to do so. Think of a recent rejection. It could be from a sales call, a job interview, a creative project, even a social situation. Get that feeling in your mind. Feel that little pang of disappointment or frustration. Got it? Good. Now, on my count, we are going to do the reset together. Ready? Let's go. 5, acknowledge it. 4, deep breath in and out. 3, reframe it. That's leading me to something better. 2, decide your action. I'm going to smile. 1, move. Actually smile right now. Change your posture. Sit up straight. How do you feel? A little lighter, right? A little more in control? That's the magic. It works because it's a pattern interrupt. Our brains are wired to create neural pathways. When you get rejected and then feel bad, you're strengthening the rejection equals pain pathway. The 5-second mindset. Reset carves a new neural pathway. Rejection equals reset and refocus. The more you use it, the stronger that new pathway becomes, until it's your automatic response. You are literally rewiring your brain to handle rejection in a more resilient and productive way. So here is your mission for today. This is your Day 4 challenge. I want you to actively use the 5-second mindset reset after every single I know you receive today, every single one. Whether it's a big no from a client or a tiny no like your favorite coffee shop being out of oat milk. Every time you feel that little sting of rejection, I want you to consciously stop and run the sequence. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reset. And I want you to track it. Get a piece of paper, open a note on your phone, whatever works for you. Make a little tally mark every single time you successfully use the reset. Why? Because tracking builds awareness and creates momentum. At the end of the day, I want you to look at that number. That number represents how many times you chose empowerment over despair. It represents how many times you took back control of your emotional state. This simple tool has the power to completely transform your day, your week, and ultimately, your career. By not letting the little rejections accumulate, you maintain your energy, your confidence, and your motivation throughout the entire day. Imagine ending your day feeling just as strong as you started, regardless of how many no's you encountered. That's what's possible. So get out there today and embrace the no's. See them as opportunities to practice your new superpower. Use the 5-second reset, track your progress, and get ready to share your results. Tomorrow, we're going to come back together and talk about how this one simple tool completely changed the game for you. I can't wait to hear about it. You've got this. Now go make it happen, and I'll see you tomorrow for Day 5. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content that will help you level up.